You're not practicing anything. You're not releasing life. You're not saving anybody's life. You're not doing anything. You're really not doing anything. No. Then you may say, no, I'm not, not that. No, that's not right. I am reciting mantras. I am doing Om Mahum Bhajan Guru Pema Siddhi Hong. I am doing Om Mane Peme Hong. And I am doing the Vajrasattva mantra, so and so amount of mantras a day and this and that. I am doing Mahamudra meditation, so and so hours in a day, and that's and that. But this is what I've been saying in the Dakis, right, just a while ago, that all these things, really what you are doing, what you have been doing is great, but it is not going to be helping you to be enlightened. That isn't for sure. You're not really going to be enlightened. You're not going to be getting Vajradhara. You're not going to be getting a Buddha. Getting enlightened through this kind of practices, merely the practice of mantras and through this and that. No, you should have a great motivation that has nothing to do with yourself. Yourself has to be free. Yourself, you mustn't have any selfish attitude at all. First of all, you should have only the motivation to help others. Even if you don't have that much of knowledge about helping all the sentient beings, mother-like sentient beings, and as vast as the sky, as they say. Anyway, that sort of thing. But I don't think it is that much important if it is not really sort of like possible for you to sort of imagine all these beings, as vast as the sky. But doesn't matter. But whatever the people, whatever the animal who are suffering tremendously there, you should pay special attention to those animals, those beings, those people who are really suffering. So then you can pay attention and then make yourself something useful for these beings and these animals. So that is the thing. So in order to do that, may it be mantra, may it be tantra, may it be, I don't know, like a circumambulating or pilgrimage or whatever. Whatever you do, all these things are very useful. All these activities and all these commitment and all these doing, I would say, all these doing. Okay, then meditation will be good and anything will be very good. Mantra is good, recitation is good, Guru Yoga is good, everything is good, all good. So in order to make everything good, first of all, the motivation should always be directed to the selfless way of doing practices. That is very important. But that doesn't mean that you are not going to be helping yourself at all. No, you are going to be helped by your practices for sure, 100 times or 300 times. 200, 400 times, 500, 1,000 times more than what you are supposed to be getting out of your selfish motivation. That is very important. So it is very, very, very important to have no selfish attitude whatsoever. So that will accelerate your practice of Vajrayana, that will accelerate your practice of Mahayana, and also that will definitely be not only just accelerating, but that will definitely give the result, quick and fast result, to benefit yourself, to get enlightened, to get a bodhisattva's path, and to get yourself into the right path of a humanity, like a good person. You will be a good being, good person, good boy, good girl, and you'll be a good person. You'll be like excellent. So this means you are successful. You also will be benefited. That means you are benefiting yourself without saying anything. You will be definitely benefited, for sure. But if you do something wrong in that way, for example, if you do the things for yourself, then the benefit will also be very limited for yourself. For example, many of us, many of our practitioners, they go to these holy places, and in front they will do some kind of, let's say, prayers or whatever. And mostly we are praying for children, for kids, for for success, for your business success, for your family success, for your whatever, and for your health and all these things, and that's it. The whole pilgrimage, the benefit of pilgrimage will direct to those small things. That's all. This is what I've been saying. The non-Buddhist also, they get the same benefit. And they get the same benefit from their shrine, Nepal has their own, they have their own shrine, so they go and ask the same thing anyway. And we also, as a Buddhist, we go also to our own Swayambhu and all these places, all these Buddhist places, and we go like this and ask for same thing. So what's the difference? There's no difference. So we, as a Buddhist, we have to have a little bit of different, a little bit of our own principle needs to be sort of show off, needs to be highlighted. And this is the special thing that you have to understand. They have their own special, but we have our own special principle teachings, principle path that we should be practicing. What is the principle? The question is, what is the principle we are talking about? Don't harm. Don't harm. And benefit others. Benefit all sentient beings. But if for some reason you cannot help, don't harm. That is the principle. These two things is very much the principle. Don't harm. And try to help. That's it. Try to help. Don't harm. Whatever. These two, you need to remember that all the time. Don't harm. Try to help. Don't harm. Try to help. That is something that you have to memorize, and you have to be telling yourself time to time, don't harm. Don't harm. Any harmful deeds, whatever it is, harmful deeds for others, don't do it. Any helpful deeds, helping deeds, do it. Anything. So that's the thing. So you have to have a sort of like a sense of developing some kind of a knowledge and experience of, and also some kind of an understanding and all these things. What is harmful deeds and what is not harmful deeds? What is the helpful deeds and what is not helpful deeds? So that we have to go through a little bit of reading and a little bit of trainings and all these things. What we call Mahayana training, Bodhisattva training. So these need to be done, but that takes not so long. But we are not doing it right now. We don't have any train. There is no training going on in our mind. All the trainings what we are doing is very superficial. How to play the bell, how to hold the vajra, how to play the damaru, how to do that, how to sing, how to chant, and all these things. But these are very superficial. But it doesn't mean that these things should not be done. That has to be done. Otherwise, if it is not something that had to be done, then why Lord Buddha said that we have to do these things? Why the Guru Padmasambhava said that we can do that, we should do that? Why all the lineage gurus, they have introduced us the vajra, bell, the damaru, and all these circumambulating systems, the traditions of prostrations and traditions of doing pujas and practices and chanting, ritualities, all these things. Why they introduced to us? They introduce these things to us because it's a very, very, very helpful tool to get ourselves into the spiritual realm of understanding. So therefore it is very important. But at the same time, the motivation of doing these things, you should understand. And these things, if you know that, then whatever you do, this ritual practices, all the ritual practices will go to right direction, correct direction, and that will definitely get yourself into the enlightenment. Or you'll be great bodhisattva. First of all, you'll be great person, you'll be great human being, and that's all. All these things will definitely be there. So that's the reason why, first of all, you need to have a great motivation. Whatever you do, first of all, like for example, if you're going from, for example, today you're going to go to a pilgrimage, then first of all, what you have to really sort of establish in your mind is the good motivation. The motivation should be really, almost like I would say, modified. It has to be remodified, really modified. It has to be changed, and it has to really be okay. Do I have a selfish attitude or not connected with my pilgrimage? Yes, I do. So I shouldn't have that. So okay, this pilgrimage is for those beings who are suffering in the slaughter machines and slaughtering kind of those butchers, in front of those butchers. This pilgrimage that now I'm going to do within a few days is going to be for all sentient beings who are suffering tremendously. So I'm going there. So you have to do that. You always have to do that. Or maybe one day you are somehow banged into a beggar, and the beggar is asking you for money, and you just think, okay, I'm going to give some money. Let's say $100, or maybe $10, and okay, you just give them. And before giving that, you just have to think about it. Think about your selfless attitude of motivation. That has to be trained, and then that's it. Otherwise, mostly many of us have no motivation. We call it lungma ten, which means no motivation. No good motivation as well as no bad motivation. That also is no good, because we always have a tendency to sort of fall into a negative motivation, even though it appears to be nothing. Just we are giving some money, that's all. No expectation, nothing. But that's secretly it goes into the negative motivation, because we have a very strong tendency, because propensity that we have been sort of experiencing since beginninglessness of the time till now is very strongly selfish oriented. So that is the reason why, even though it feels that has nothing, has no, neither positive nor negative motivation, but still we will be drawn into the negative motivation. So therefore, motivation needs to be modified, physically, so to speak. Practically, it is very much need to be re-modified whenever you give something to others, or whenever you do for example, in here, you may be lighting up a lamp. We call it this, the part of a practice. So you have to lit up a lamp, and you have to think that, okay, may this be benefiting those beings who are suffering out there. And it may be for the slaughtering, the animals who are suffering with the butcher, or I don't know wherever, but you just have to think about this lamp I'm offering is for benefiting others. So that's it. You just have to dedicate. So that is the right way of doing practices. That's all. So that practice is right way, and why I'm saying it is a right way is that that kind of practice is a great training for yourself to be a good person, to be a nice person, nice practitioner, and also to be, to to be a, if you like, you can say to be a real, a true Buddhist. But if you don't like it, you don't have to say that. You just have to say to be a nice person, nice guy. So that is very important. So that's all I have time. Time is gone already. So sorry for that. But I think it's a very important topic that we have been talking about. That's a very important.